Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the NFL 2023 Hall of Fame game between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, football season is back. Obviously, a lot of teams are going through training camp. Right now, two out of the 32 NFL teams are right now playing tonight for the Hall of Fame game. What's going on, my guy? But before we get into kickoff, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to ring that notification bell because, like I said, you're going to be seeing a lot of hockey. You're going to see some NBA content, still WNBA content, and also the NFL content. Well, mostly for the Philadelphia Eagles, anyways. But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for to kick off the official 2023-24 NFL season. So it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight. So shout out to everyone, and shout out to everyone who's come. We're going to try to get some more people up in here. Doop, 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 doop. And obviously showing the current all the current or the new inductees for the NFL Hall of Fame. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Mm. Yep, Del Rivas and let's be real, the man on an island. Yep, and obviously long well deserved for a guy like Darrell Rivas. Yes, played on some of those. Well, what I like to say, not great Jets teams. Obviously, you got Chris Collinsworth, and I can't think of the other guy right now. That's right on comment on the call. It'll be a lot of fun tonight for some NFL action between a Jets team who, like I said, had for me, I would have to say, put some decent expectations. I want to say high expectations for the Jets because I just get a lot of fun tonight. So that being said, the Browns coming into the 2023 season, obviously very low expectations, obviously with Deshaun Watson and shit like that. Not really getting into too much of it from me as a Clemson fan. Kind of hate now everything. Ever since all the shit came out about Deshaun Watson about a year ago, that pissed me off as a longtime Clemson fan. But I'm gonna leave that as it is. So taking place at the Tom Benson Field up in Canton, Ohio. Be a lot of fun. What the hell? Boy. And quite honest, no one I could care less about the fucking news. So it's gonna be a lot of fun tonight for some quick NFL football action. But how's everyone doing tonight? For their here on this wonderful Thursday. So it's gonna be fun. Like I said, most of the NFL news you're definitely going to see this year is mostly on the Eagle side of things. I will definitely do some other teams as well. Now, hockey wise, it's just probably going to be strictly Flyers because I think I pretty much I kind of know the roster in and out just a bit. So for those who are wondering if you're going to see any more NHL teams, not really. I think I more know the Flyers roster more than the next team. Obviously WNBA content will still the same, but I will definitely do some different teams in there as well. But NBA, you're going to see a lot of different games on the channel as well because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like I said, we got a whole like the fall season with all the fall sports coming in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously for the Flyers, for the hockey, for those who, yes, I know, like I said, I'm not expecting the Flyers to be good right away, because we're still working through a rebuild. What's going on, Coleman? Appreciate you coming in for some NFL football action tonight between these two teams. Before the official season gets underway in September. Well, besides that, I definitely would say, you're gonna see a lot of Eagles. Yeah, and the baseball postseason pushed as well, which you'll definitely will see me. We'll try to do a lot of MLB postseason games as well at the same time. Um, but yeah, so it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a lot of fun for the fall season for hockey, basketball, definitely NFL football, that's for sure. So, I know we still haven't really gotten ready for a kickoff just yet. Obviously, for those who are wondering, oh, it's gonna be on. Well, here if you're here in the Philadelphia area, it's on NBC 10. And obviously going over the national anthem. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Like I said, I want to not gonna lie, Arcade, the one Thunder game that I've done on this, I think I've done a couple. Well, the Thunder. I was a Thunder and what was it? Was it the Thunders and Warriors? I think I meant the Thunders and Warriors, or was it? I'm going to have to check. But regardless, if it was the Thunders and Warriors, because I've done that on the channel for almost, and look, I really enjoyed that game, doing that game last year. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Thunders and Lakers. That was a complete shootout. Thank you. I couldn't because that's right. I don't think you guys even played the Warriors then. Yeah, I thank you because, like I said, this year has been going on way too quick, and it's gonna be crazy. But regardless, so yeah. So obviously you have the Jets are in their whites. So it looks like honestly not really much to go off of. Like I said, honestly going through the national anthem before we get ready for kickoff. But like I said, can't wait to not get back to the weight and swinging things for NFL football. And definitely once the spring goes around again, you're going to see a lot more XFL content as well because let's be the USFL this year. I will admit, as a Philadelphia Stars fan, was very disappointing in terms of the viewership. It really hasn't really won. I mean, after the pandemic, when the pandemic era happened, USFL football has not really been the same. Yeah, that too. Plus, also you had um, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But that's the one place I still have. I definitely want to try to visit. At some point, is the NFL Football Hall of Fame because I've been to Cooperstown twice. For those who have not been up there, I highly recommend you guys make that trek up there because it's like nice, quaint little town. but it's just a wonderful trip to make up there to Cooperstown. If you're just if you're a big baseball fan, that's kind of how highly I recommend. But shout out to the 5 people that's in here though. Like I said, in terms of some of the content coming to the channel, and obviously it's not going to be stuck to Philly sports. You'll see most Philly sports teams been covered on the channel, but like I said, when in terms of like the NBA content, the WNBA, you're going to see a lot of various different teams. The only one to stick with the NHL is the only Flyers. Is like I said, the only team I know the roster by heart. Like I said, and kind of give you guys a heads up when opening weeks for hockey starts. I know I'm going to miss a lot of names, and I'm going to do my best calling NHL hockey because, like I said, hockey for me is like my last resort in terms of sports I'm watching here in the Philadelphia area. But regardless, so that's kind of here nor there. It'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. Yeah, there's been a lot of clips around of Aaron Rodgers going around on social media since during his time since getting traded to the Jets. So, as much as whether you like him or hate him, but the dude, you can't really, what you don't hate is like him not enjoying life as it is. You gotta live your life to the fullest, and and that's kind of what Aaron Rodgers is about. So we got looking at Robert Saleh so far, 3rd season as the Jets head coach. So you got both coaches right now in the 3rd season with Kevin Stefanski right now with the right out of the 2 tonight has an above 500 winning percentage. Well, regardless, we're getting ready for tip or kickoff. I got Greg Zuerlein to get the kickoff going for the Jets, with Hassan Hall, the rookie, going to make the kick for the kick return. And we're underway. And that is going to be a touchback. So it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 25. So you got Kellen Mond for the Browns overall from 17 to 20 at Texas A&M, all-time leader in passing yards with 9,661. With 71 passing touchdowns, 3rd round selection by the Vikings, 66th overall in 2021. So yeah, 1st and 10 at the 25. So I 1st and 10. Got motion. Mond takes the snap with a play action and dumps it off for a screen to 41 past the 30. No, he just pretty much just took a knee in the end zone. So I got 2nd down coming up for the Browns, 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5. Okay, we're going what sort? Shotgun. So 2nd and 5. Absolutely, Steve. Mond will take the snap, will drop back. Pressure coming, and a little nice second screen pass to 83 and gets the 1st down. So so nice fresh set of downs for the Cleveland Browns. Honestly, if it's not the Eagles, I could care less. Obviously, we have an injury at 14:02. That's going to be number 45. So a little bit of a quick injury. And like I said, you're gonna see a lot more content come to the channel. That's just not football related, or mostly for the Eagles, but you're gonna see a lot of Flyers games this year on the channel for the first time. Well, officially. Mond takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, and he's gonna get at least about a yard on the play. Hey, shit, I am gonna can't wait to wear my Hurts jersey, which I have hanging up right across from me. Obviously, the key defense players for the Jets, you got C.J. Mosley at linebacker, Quentin Williams, Sauce Gardner, 2022 Rookie of the Year, obviously for good reason. The dude it was just nice 2nd and 9 for almost like about an 8 yard, looks like a 7 to 8 yard gain. Mike Kelly Jr. So the show, jeez, as a Clemson fan, kind of already hate his ass. And you'll be able to see some college football as well, mostly for Clemson games. And Mod, we got penalty marker with another screen. First down and more, past the 45, 40 to the 35. And we get the clock stop with a flag on the play. That might be coming back. Yeah, Steve, that'll be interesting to see. See how interesting it should be this year. You know, if you're a Jets fan, try not to set your expectations that high. What's going on, Ron? So legal formation on Cleveland. So number 35 gets flagged for a personal foul, unnecessary roughness. So it'll be automatic first down, Cleveland. Yeah, that's a late hit for sure. By Eccles, number 26. And Mon with a play action, trots back, throws over the middle, completes it for number 88, 89. So it looks like the Tillman. So Tillman makes it 1st and 10. That's a little up the middle from Kellen Mond. Cedric Tillman was actually a solid guy at the college games. Yeah, you ain't wrong. So Eccles. Mm. Mom takes the snap, draws back to pass. Pressure coming, and that's going to be dropped by number 41. That's going to be incomplete. Yeah, you ain't wrong. And if you think about it, most of the record set was by Joe Namath himself. And that's not saying much. And Jermaine Johnson, the fact that so 3rd and 10. And quick snap. And down goes Telemon off the sack. And that was Bryce Huff on the sack. Be 4th down coming, and that would be 3 and out by the Jets offense. Yeah, that's the season I actually want to forget. So from 49 yards out, and for Cade York, and the kick, and it's no good. And we'll take a quick commercial break. So a 3-and-out results in nothing for that's not good. But regardless, though, now the Jets will take over with 9:56 remaining here in the first quarter. So it's gonna be crazy to see going forward. Gonna be interesting to watch, though. Shout out to everyone that's been in the chat, though, or just tuning into and just finding the stream for the first time, or you see me promoting this all throughout social media and also in Discord as well. Well, damn, we're already making. Damn, before the season started, and Steve says kicker's already on the hot seat. Well, damn. Well, that's Cade. Well, then again, Cade York was well, let's be real, hasn't been that great. It's yeah. That's rough. Mm-hmm. Shit. But then it's kind of fun though, because let's be real, I've been craving football for a long ass time, and it's finally, yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong. I mean, I think then again, I don't think it hurt. I mean, Hurts. Does anybody really care? Look, Hurts is always going to know he's going to be ready when the season comes. Like that's kind of as a given, but also to the fact that it's just the fact that look, Hurts, like his work ethic is second to none to anybody in this league. Because it seems like not most nowadays. I've seen. I don't think. No, I don't think he got hurt. Not from what I've been hearing. Regardless, though, it's 9:56. So we got Zach Wilson under center. And quick little handoff. That'll be about a 4-yard gain. So Zach Wilson, yeesh. So far in his third season, a 55 completion percentage, 4,022 yards, 15 touchdowns to 18 picks. Then again, the dude was complete fucking ass. And first of all, kind of felt like he bought his way into that where he was drafted by the Jets. But regardless, so 2nd and 5. And Wilson drops back, throws, and completes it. And that was to Tucson, number 88. So the key official additions, obviously, minus outside of Aaron Rodgers, you got Alan Lazard on a 4-year deal, McCall Harmon Jr., 1 year, $4 million, and then also Randall Cobb. Basically, the way what I look, how most people call it, the New York Packers. Yeah, week 5, Broncos and Jets, and we do play them as well this year as well. Even though we always kick their ass every time when my Eagles play them. Got a 3rd and 2. And Wilson trots back. Time in the pocket, and we'll take it himself. And it'll be, jeez, not even get much out of that. So that's going to be a quick 3-and-out by the Jets. Then again, why am I not surprised? And yeah, his foot came out from underneath. Jeez. So the first punt by the Jets. And Morstead gets the punt off, and it's a good one too. Almost about to the 5-yard line. And that'd be past the 10. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets. That's 7:44 here in the first. And obviously, we'll cut to a quick commercial, but shout out to everyone that's been in the chat or just, like I said, just tuning into the stream for the first time. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. All right. Yep. Typical Jets way of doing things. What's going on, man? Yeah, Steve. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy enough to say that out of my mouth about hockey, but I was originally last year. I was kind of distant myself away from that. Yes, I do. I did one Flyers game on the channel. And that was against when we played against the Blue Jackets. But like I said, I'm going to try to do a lot of Flyers games this year. Yes, I know most of the games are going to be rough, but I would rather take my chances. And because I'm excited to see what the future holds, hopefully in a good way, for the Philadelphia Flyers in terms of this rebuild. Because it's like, we haven't really been, we didn't really put a good team together obviously since the 2010s, and I guess you could probably say the bubble year. But regardless, we are back from commercial break. Not really. But anything for the Sixers related, I could care less. I mean, we're still be playoff contenders, but championship contenders is a whole nother conversation to be had. But regardless, so we got a 1st and 10. Kellen Mond takes the snap. Now a little quick handout to the running back to number 41. And that'll be good. Good for a first down to number 4 by Kelly Jr. And most of this team will be ready. But I would definitely do the first preseason game. I know that for a fact. I will definitely do the Eagles' first preseason game. And oh shit, almost about next week. God damn. That's right. So Kelly Jr. already got 4 rushes for 19 yards already. Easy, absolutely. We'd be crazy not to. And Mond hand off to Kelly Jr. It's going to lose a couple of yards, but we got a penalty marker on the play. And it stops the clock at 6:56. So shout out to the 16 that's coming into the chat. So let's see what the play. So we got offside. Now, you ain't wrong, Steve. Got football, definitely basketball, easy. Anyway, don't forget. I think YTC should be doing his Giants as well. I don't think he crazy. But then again, I don't know what his schedule is looking like, though. That's the other part that I don't know. We got a 1st and 5. We had a motion by 81. Mon will take the snap with the play action. And a little nice out route, and that's going to be incomplete to number 81. However, we get a penalty marker on the play. We got 2 flags coming from the secondary at 6:24 here in the first quarter between these two teams. So we get an illegal contact by 53 and a hold on number 26. So it'll be automatic 1st down to Cleveland. So Eccles gets flagged for holding. So right now, that's their 3rd penalty only for 25 penalty yards. And I got Will McDonald, the 4th, now in for the Jets off the edge. Mon will take the snap with the play action. And Dad's going to dump it off, and that's going to be incomplete. Because Will McDonald was coming. Like pretty much getting shot out of a rail gun. Goes Will McDonald, the 4th. Yeah. Never still blocker in sight. So Iowa State defensive end, 15th overall pick in this year's draft. Even though very questionable from a lot of people. And there's Kelly Jr. will be clocked. And maybe short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down coming up for the Browns. So 3rd down, about 6, almost about reached about the 6-minute mark here. And flagged out. And that's going to be incomplete. However, the clock stops at 5:28. So illegal formation on the Browns. We got a 4th down coming up for the Browns. Well, damn. Kind of very sloppy. So Browns get their first punt, get their punting unit out as well on a 4th and 5. Obviously, we get the punt off. And that's going to be a muff punt, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds, and that was just a stupid mistake. Yeah, that's obviously kind of let it show Rondé Barber coming up. All righty. Alrighty. All right. Righty. Damn, already a quick second down for. All right. So obviously, with Ronnie Barber kind of talks some stuff over. So we got second and 7. Wilson drops back to pass. We'll throw over the middle. That's complete for the first down and more past the 40. That is from Taylor, who makes the catch. So first and 10 for the New York Jets. So first and 10. And with a little pitch back to number 25, we'll at least get about a few yards on the carry. Yeah, a lot of Eagles fans still hate the Barbers, apparently. We got a second and 8 after a 2-yard run by number 25. Wilson takes the snap with a little quick hand out to 25. We'll get about 3 yards on the carry. Already. So obviously showing a young Mike Tomlin and Tiki and Ronde Barber back in the day and up till now. Obviously, the Mike Tomlin, all pretty much the winningest coach, especially in terms of the Pittsburgh, in terms of the Steelers franchise. Not one losing season since 2003, which is freaking nuts to think about that. So we got a 3rd and 5. And it looks like we get a flag. And it looks like that's going to be going against the Jets. So a false start on Yeboah. So now we have 3rd and 10. Wilson takes the snap. Will draw it back to pass. And nice throw over the middle. And that's to be incomplete. That's going to break up a 4th down with 2:09 here in the first. It'll be a 3 and out by the Jets. And that was like Taylor, who was the intended target. So we got from 54 yards out. And the kick by Zuerlein. It is right down the middle. It is good. Jets are on the board. So already 3-0 Jets. A 54-yarder. Greg the Lake Zuerlein makes it no problem. Ready. All right. One second, guys. Boop. Yeah. Obviously, for those who are soccer fans, the Premier League season starts August 11th. That's well, I could pretty much I could care less about it. Already 3-0 game between the Jets and the Browns. All right, we get a catch by the rookie, pass the 10 to the 15, look like to the 22. Yeah, and obviously honoring the late Jim Brown. Obviously passed away earlier this year in the month of May, which is kind of unfortunate. So yes, 1st and 10 for the Browns. And a quick little handoff, little reverse to number 10. Will finds an open hole, gets popped. So right now, Looks like the Jets have come up with the football, but they got to look and see if it was a fumble before contact. And the Jets forced a fumble on the play. Well, let's see the replay. Let's see the knee.
It's one of those frustrating things. The Browns so desperately need Anthony Schwartz's speed on the field. And there just has not been that moment.
But it looks like the ball did come out before the contact, so apparently it's a. They got 1st and 10 with a minute 54. And Wilson will drop back. And we'll do a screen to 25. We'll get close looks like at the 25-yard line. So it'll be a little 7-yard screen by the Jets.
Time there and 21 touchdowns. Last year he was there, so this is an explosive guy.
And click 2nd and 5 off to 25 again, and that's gonna be no completion, no gain. Yeah, trust me. Anything primetime related, you're definitely going to see Chris Collinsworth, and the other primetime games for the Thursday night games, you definitely will have Al Michaels on commentary. All right, about 45 seconds. Wilson takes a snap, drops back to pass. And that's batted down. That's going to be incomplete. And that was Togi on the tackle at 26 seconds even. And that's going to force another field goal by the Jets. So Greg Sirlein from 44 yards out. And from 44 yards out. And that's just right down the middle. That is good for 3. Already quick 6-0 game for the Jets. Fortunately, has to come to the expense of 2 field goals. So 22 seconds here in the first. That's a quick 6-0 game for the Jets here in Canton, Ohio. And we got the rookie to make the catch, past the 10 to the 5, 15, 20. Pass to get to the loose, just barely gets across the 25. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Browns, who, well, some of the stuff has kind of been less to be desired, shall we say. And it's, well, kind of crazy, though. Obviously, with Deshaun Watson, was a key offensive player with Nick Chubb, Mark Cooper, Elijah Moore. who earlier this past all season did get in the trade from the Jets with offensive coordinator showing for Alex Van Pelt. And Mon hands it up to Kelly Jr. And it's not going to really get much on the play. And that is going to conclude the first quarter. So Cleveland goes down early 6-0 here. For obviously showing Joe Thomas, Mr. Iron Man. I'm going to take us a quick commercial break at the same time. Shout out to everyone that's been here in the chat, though, man. It's been a lot of fun doing tonight's stream for the NFL before the NFL football season gets underway in September. Right, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Do. Well, absolutely, I do. My team is the Clemson Tigers. You know, I've always bled orange. You know, I've always been a Clemson Tiger fan for years. Yes, I didn't really get fully invested probably with Deshaun Watson. That was in 2016, 2017. So if anyone's going to ask me, like, do you know any of the older players? Probably not, because like I said, I was a young kid back then. So I've been a long time Clemson fan for years. I experienced the in-state rivalry with the South Carolina Gamecocks. I absolutely fucking hate them. The only it's where I guess you could say, like, I sound like a hypocrite a little bit, is, you know, the only team I watch more in college basketball is the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks. That's the only difference. So it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to college football as well. At the same time, yeah, we do have usually a good squad. So obviously we're going to have a freshman leading this team under center, Cape Klubnik. Obviously we have some key new additions, and obviously still got some of the returning players from last season. But regardless, so we got 2nd and 9. And Kellen Mond will take the snap with the play action and completes it to the tight end number 81 at the 32. So we got Joe Thomas in terms of his Hall of Fame resume, six-time first team All Pro selection from 2009 to 2011, then 2013 to 2015, 10-time Pro Bowler. And the dude, like Larry, played every single snap throughout his career. Man, good point, though.
All those people that were a part of your journey, like early on in your career that maybe you don't communicate quite as much with, they all reach out, they say congratulations, and they share a little moment, a little memory from your career that brings back the joy from an entire life in football.
Let's talk about a big memory from your career. 10,363, the record streak of consecutive snaps. Current Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski said,
yeah, I don't think that record is going to be broken anytime soon. So 10,363 consecutive snaps played. 1 to 4 O linemen to play 10,000 plus snaps during that span from 07 to 2017. Now we got a 3rd and 3. Kellen Mond draws back to pass and completes over the middle back to the tight end number 81. I think he might have just been short of the first down marker.
the stadium at Cleveland Brown Stadium and I see that number, that to me, that's the thing I'm the most proud of because that's me being the best teammate because I was there for other people serving my teammates in my city.
And let's go back to draft day because everyone knows you were on a boat fishing with your dad that day. You told me the trophy was a 10-pound brown trout. How appropriate. Take us back to that.
And a quick little pump by the Browns after a fourth.
Fishing was because that fishing date had been on the calendar with my dad.
And that's going to be a touchback for the Jets.
I'm gonna let the NFL
So first and 10 coming up for the Jets with 13-18 remaining going here
It was an easy decision.
here in the second quarter.
My dad spending one more day fishing because after you get drafted, things
And of course, yeah, come on, NBC, really? 1 second, guys. He's already starting with technical bullshit already. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. What the fuck?
Thanking your dad. You're the first ever to do that at the Hall of Fame. First of all, are you nervous? Why was that so important?
Wilson takes a snap, hands off to 25. We'll find an open seam. We could cross the 25-yard line to the 27 or the 26-yard line for a second down and short for the Jets.
and for me, the motivation, the why that put me in a position to be able to push myself further and farther than I ever expected in training camp when things get tough during a season that maybe is not going your way, and finding a way to dig deeper inside of you was because of these guys. It was because of my wife and my kids, and so for them to be able to be on stage with me and be part of that moment when they unveiled the bust was a no-brainer, but it's also going to be the happiest.
So second and 4.
Enjoy every second. Congratulations to both of you.
Quick little heart counts, and we get a flag at 12:32.
We got an answer out of them. That's great. Melissa, thank you. Delay a game here.
We get a delayed game against the Jets.
Jets, Tim Boyle. Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down. Before we leave the Joe Thomas conversation, when he played for the Browns, they won 29%. 29% of their games.
And I got Tim Boyle under center now.
He was probably the most
Obviously, probably the third stringer.
in any position of his era.
And hands off to 25. We'll lose a couple of yards on the play.
With that elite grade at the top of the class, and he's pure class off the field too. It was great talking to him.
Such a character. He's got a great personality. The Jets spent some time with Joe and his wife Annie. Their 4 kids enjoying this entire weekend. And a lot of Browns fans have been wearing those 73s and doing it with pride. Hey,
What's going on, Mitch?
and so Joe looks great too. He just did a 100-kilometer bike ride. We bumped into him at the Browns practice on Tuesday.
And of course, we get a false start at 11:43.
Just learn how many brown trouts have you ever caught here?
Already a false start. So that was on Cologne, number 65.
Team. He was with Green Bay for 3 years. Detroit, Chicago as well. Actually started 3 games for the Lions.
So that's a 6 penalty for the Jets. 6 penalties for 40 penalty yards compared to none for the Browns. And Boyle will take the snap, will drop back. And completes it to number 88 across the 25. So Kenny Oboa will complete it. Gets that completion for the Jets.
They call him like the Judge gun. He just gonna fire it around, stand there in the pocket. He's not gonna do a lot of fancy things, but accurate guy. He's gonna make
That'll be a 4th and 5.
But so far, what we've seen out here, Mike, is situational football. That in the red zone, nothing. That's a whole different offense.
And Morstead to get the punt off for the Jets.
So first and second downs, they're going pretty well. When they get in these situations, they just don't spend much time on it.
And Morstead with the punt.
Thomas Morstead to kick it away. Felt in his back. He think he was 50 yards on the nose.
That'll be a 50-yard punt past it to the 25. Just barely gets over the 25-yard line. And stops the clock at 10:28. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Live from Canton, Ohio, home of the NFL Football Hall of Fame. Mm. All righty. Oh, God. Mm. Well, right now the previous flag was delayed game, but now you have the Browns taking over off a 3-and-out by the all right. Ugh. All righty, so 1st and 10. And Mon will take the snap. Roll out to his left a little bit, throws over the middle, and that's picked off by number 55. That's a second Browns turnover.
One of the guys in the battle for that linebacker position right there. He's just going to drop right back underneath this play and come up with the pick. Moving with the quarterback, saw the crossing route coming and just ran it with him. Right to him. So that's what it takes. I mean, it takes plays. The difference between 2 or 3 or 4 of these linebackers coming out
Well, that's rough.
is so small, and even the coaching staff will admit that. They're just undecided, and you make a play like
So now we got Boyle under center. Takes the snap, will drop back. Little quick screen. Out to 16, breaks a couple tackles and get across the 20. An opening night for NFL kickoff. You got the Chiefs and the Lions. Well, good luck if you're a Lions fan. Good fucking Lord.
I mean, we all sort of in the back of our mind went, that may be a little bit too far here, and what happened? They just roll right along. But we also saw Detroit at the end of the year last year knock off.
So 2nd and 2. Boyle takes the snap, will drop back. No, slow throw over the tight window for the first down, across the 10. We look through the 9-yard line. Goes number 16.
Last year, so they bring a bunch of those folks back, and they'll go on a big stage field.
That's their secondary is going to be a lot better. They're going to get tested early in this one. But the other advantage Detroit has is they have some.
Yeah, 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. And Boyle With the handle to the number 25, out to the outside. Gets inside. Touchdown, New York. That's a 3-play drive for 27 yards, 1 minute 16 time of possession. Already quick, a 12-0 lead for the Jets.
Watch this. He just outruns everybody to the edge. That's just pure speed, and it's not by accident. He did that a lot in college. He was one of the few guys you keep watching him play after play, and people just do not run him down. When you've got that kind of ability in an offense that uses a lot of outside zone plays, it sets up a lot of options.
Yes, sir.
Read options, bootlegs, different things away.
And the extra point. It is good. Now it's 13-0.
Tom Brady finally retired. 7-time Super Bowl champ. There are the 5 new head coaches in the NFL. The Washington Commanders finally sell $6 billion transaction.
Yeah, to the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. And he had the contract extensions, which was one of the biggest talking was if Herbert was going to get paid, Lamar was going to get paid, is Hurts going to get paid, and boy, they get paid all right. We got 9:04 remaining. Every little past the 15 to the 20 to the 25, looks like to the 29, almost to the 30-yard line. Goes, looks like Hassan, number 30, with 8:58 here in the second.
So many of you know, he sat in Houston all of 2021 while on the roster. They kept him inactive and was traded for 22 last year, suspended for the first 11 games, violated the league's personal conduct policy, result of more than 2 dozen civil lawsuits against him, the accusations of sexual assault and misconduct. 23 cases were settled, a couple remain open. He came back to the team and started the last 6 games, going 3-3.
Let Mom with a quick little play action. Little screen out to Kelly Jr., who gets a couple blockers out in front to the 40, to the 45, 50, back to the 45. Looks like, and we get a penalty marker on the play, or after the play, I should say. And that's coming right back. That's going to be a holding on Cleveland. So Forbes gets flagged for holding, and that negates that big play by Kelly Jr.
It's a fresh start in terms of the football part of it and what happened in 2022. And we asked Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, and he said, well, right from the minute the offseason started, in terms of football, the leadership's been undeniable. The offense, the entire team, as Deshaun gets back to that natural role that comes from being the starting quarterback, the leadership. Then there's the on-the-field part of 700 days out. The guy we saw the last 6 games, he wasn't the guy we saw in Houston in 2020. No, he wasn't.
And Mom will take the snap, drops back. And that's going to be incomplete.
What's happened to him off the field before you're allowed to even begin a conversation about what he may end up being.
So with 8:23 to go here in the first half, it's 2nd and 12.
We get the big picture of this situation. We understand how everybody feels about the various components of this thing. As a football player, though, which is what our job is, it is going to be paramount on him
So 2nd and 12.
to be patient, because I'm not sure that the Cleveland Browns can make
Mom takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, and that is complete across the 30. And that's going to be short of the first down to number 18.
take advantage of my ability to run the football and make plays all over the field like I did in Houston. Do I see Cleveland?
The third down coming up for the Browns.
Pretty big leap for them.
So David Bell with that catch to the 32, third down coming up. What you're saying is they've got to
Under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. It's almost a two possession game for the Jets over the Browns here tonight. So 3rd and 6. Mont takes the snap, trots back, a little screen out to Kelly Jr., but gets a couple blockers out in front, gets the first down, cross the 45. So it'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Browns.
But really, what we do best still is run the football. That's when it starts to get uncomfortable.
First down out to the 44-yard line for John Kelly Jr., the back who's worked a lot in this game.
So Kelly Jr. has 24 rushing yards and 24 receiving yards, I should say. We got a 1st and 10, almost close to midfield. Mon with the handoff to Kelly Jr. to the outside, and we'll be short of midfield. So we 2nd down coming up for the Browns.
And Juwan Jones, the right tackle that you're talking about, is a huge swing player on the Cleveland Browns. If in a year's time, Juwan Jones lives up to what he might be, because he is a massive human being that has good feet, that can play basketball, that can stay on blocks downfield, but doesn't give up sacks. And if that 4th rounder turns into what they're hoping, it creates a lot of options.
So 2nd and 6. And a little quick screen, incomplete. That's a okay. So a catch is the problem.
Going on out here, and we wanted to get to Juwan Jones while he was still in the game, but you'll see the quickness of the feet for someone as big as he is. The ability to stay on those blocks, the ability to protect his quarterback. Yes, they're chipping and helping him.
And so obviously come look over some Juwan Jones so far. And 13 pass block snaps. He has not allowed a sack, a QB hit, or a QB hurry. And Juwan Jones is just the rookie. That's fucking crazy. Well, again, it is only preseason.
There's been a couple of clock issues here in the stadium. They got it straightened out, but we have one.
So it's 6:18.
People want to make sure that he wasn't dreaming of basketball. Here's some of his basketball tape. Ben Davis, pretty good high school basketball program. Big fella can get up. Do not take it inside. I would front him if I was coaching.
Obviously, had to want cheese. See that dude on the basketball court of his size? Yeah, that's fucking nuts. We got a 3rd and 6 for the Browns.
That may be the biggest circle I draw.
So 3rd and 6. Mon takes a snap, and we got a penalty marker. Deep shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. However, we stop at 5:55. So we see. So we get offside on the Jets. That is their 4th penalty of the night. So we still 3rd down, and that was going to be on Huff, number 47, gets flagged for the offside.
These Hall of Fame games can be frustrating, and I know you're going to look at the score and think Jets fans are going, oh yeah, we're cruising going to the Super Bowl, but it also doesn't prove that Cleveland's not going to have a good offense, right? I mean, they've got all their rock stars sitting there on the bench, and probably before it's all said and done, you'll see a few sparks fly out of the Cleveland Browns too.
Another quick motion to 18. And Mom will take the snap, hands it off to Kelly Jr. He'll bounce to the outside, just gets over the 1st down marker for the 1st down for the Browns.
You can already see that Will McDonald's going to be a player for the Jets, though. He is.
Also, it'll be a 4th and short or a 4th and inches.
Will McDonald has just shown an ability already in this game to get off of blocks quickly and make plays that are not right next to him.
And a little QB sneak, and it looks like we get the first down marker. We get the first down by the Browns. So under 5 minutes to play.
First half, you look at Kevin Stefanski, the Browns head coach. I mentioned year 4. He jumped in here, Chris, ended that 17-year playoff drought in 2020. Remember the way that you guys had the playoff game against Pittsburgh? That shocking start to that game was remarkable. And then 21, Baker Mayfield was injured. They were 8-9, and last year it was Jacoby Brissett for those first 11 games before Watson came in for the last 6. Trying to get back to that first year success.
And Mon, little screen out to 83 across the, and we get a penalty marker on the play at 4:24. So let's see. We get 2 fouls here on the play. So 74 on the Browns. So Dunn gets flagged for holding.
So I've got a question. Statistically, does it go down as a hold on you if yours is declined and it's taken by the guard instead of the tackle? You're not going to hold.
So 7 penalties, 2 from the Jets, 2 for the Browns.
If it's declined, it doesn't go down as a penalty. Right?
It's declined, no penalty. So it's a coin flip by the official.
And a little hand on the first and 20 to number 25 across the 50, almost close to the 45-yard line. It'll be second down coming up.
Felton is a guy who was a wide receiver. They kind of cross-trained him a little bit. Running back, wide receiver.
And that was Felton Jr. on the play.
Remember, Kareem Hunt is no longer here, so you're looking at what the running backs are
So
going to be.
Demetric Felton Jr. right now in his 3rd season has 28 touches, 20 rushing yards, 189 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns.
So can they find that player to protect them, or do they have to find a
So
receiver?
2nd and 11 after a 9-yard gain.
Or can they find one of these backs that can do it all?
Mon takes the snap, will drop back, and hands off to Felton Jr., who gets past the first down marker. Looks like so it'll be another first down and 10 for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, and this is called being a scat receiver, right? So no matter what, you're going out. And why is he going out? Because he's not very big. And so you don't want him sitting in there trying to pick up and block and 190 pounds. And that's where a Kareem Hunt would have the ability to do either or. But defenses.
So 1st and 10 for the Browns. Mon takes the snap, drops back. Little screen out to Felton Jr. Gets swallowed out and loses about 4 yards on the play. And it looks like number 31 on the tackle for the Jets. So 2nd down coming up for the Browns.
A lot of screens. We knew that was going to happen. It happens in every one of these games because basically they like their young quarterbacks to have good numbers and not get hit. And they also want to slow down these pass rushers who are salivating to go make an impression on national television.
So 2nd and 13. Mon takes the snap. And almost another interception by Kellen Mond.
Closer than I thought. It pops straight up and he kind of arm catches it. Yeah, watch this.
There, it's right there on the ground there. There would have been a clear incomplete sign because couldn't see if he was able to trap it and bring it up. So James with a couple of plays back to back. See if Mond takes a shot downfield here. You see Dorian Thompson-Robinson for Cleveland in the second half.
I mean, yeah.
UCLA.
We all know that Mon. So Cleveland will take the first time out of here in the first half.
Come over and talk to Kevin Stefanski before this 3rd and 13.
So on a 3rd and 13.
Kevin Stefanski and Robert Saleh on understands the possibilities here. I mean, he really does. When he went out to California to actually sit down with several of the Jet staff and just go, "Hey, Aaron, is this real? Is this possible? Is this?" And he said he came away knowing that Aaron wasn't going to retire. He's not going to retire. I don't know if he's coming with us, but I know he's not going to retire. And that's when the whole game started ratcheting up for the New York Jets in their pursuit of Aaron Rodgers.
Because the week after the Super Bowl, Derek Carr visited the Jets. And they got pretty involved with Carr.
And Mont takes the snap. Pressure coming, throws over, and that's wide open, number 89. And we get another penalty marker on the play. Jesus. Oh. Mm. So we got holding on the defense. That is penalty number 8 for the Jets.
That's a really interesting call. Watch how violent Tillman here slams the arms off of the Jets defender. Watch this. Wham! And it looked like he threw him down the field, so my initial impression was going to be on him. It was not. And Cleveland in the red zone.
He was okay, but all right, we're at the 2-minute warning. It's a 2-possession game for the Jets, and we are here in a quick commercial break before the half comes to a close. But overall, a very sloppy game. On both, well, mostly for the Jets side of things. But that's just the way I looked at it. I look at it. Yeah. All righty. Oh yeah, you and me both. But I would say try not to limit. I say try not to be very short with your what do you call it? Like don't really, limit it to like certain amount of snaps. That's all I'm saying. But regardless, though, for those who are just coming in, welcome everybody. Yeah, boy. All right, so kind of highlighting Darrell Revis.
His 11 years with the Jets, his other 3 partly with the Patriots and winning the Super Bowl. The 4-time first-team All-Pro Darrell Revis, one of 2, a little bit of a Jets feel as well to this Hall of Fame induction class. We'll talk to Revis here in a second. First down running.
A little quick run. We're about 1:55 here in the first half. You ain't wrong. So we got a 2nd and 6, about 1:33. So 2nd and 6. 89 in motion. And obviously a handoff to Kelly Jr. Try to break a couple tackles. Looks like this just barely gets across the 10. Where I see about 3 yards. Hmm.
High School, just about an hour from here in Pennsylvania. Mike Ditka, Ty Law, and now you. What does this induction mean to you?
I think this induction is very, very special.
So Darrelle Revis 25 career interception with the Jets, which is third most in franchise history.
Bill Belichick, one of the greatest defensive minds in the game, also your coach for 1 year.
And Bill Belichick, and also I forgot Dale Reeves even spent a time in New England. And Bill Belichick pretty much says quote on Revis quote any opponent we targeted Revis, yeah, pretty much Revis was just a guy that you do not want to mess with, especially in that secondary.
I'm just honored. I'm honored. I love to play.
You got a minute 12. Mond takes the snap. Hey, that's a first down. Try to break. Gets across the 5 for Kelly Jr. Yeah. What's going on, Brian? What's going on with Brian Lewis? So what's going on, my guy? Oh boy, here goes my.
And you were so dominant with the Jets.
Cannot wait for the Eagles season to start.
The Urban Dictionary defines Revis Island as a place where NFL wide receivers frequently get lost. How do you define
And the quick screen out to his right. Out to Kelly Jr. And that's a touchdown for Cleveland. But Kelly Jr. gets the Browns on the board.
Studied so many greats. I tried to mimic. I tried to pick anything out of their game to try to implement it into mine. And I just tried to be an all-around quarterback, and that's what I tried to do when I approached the game.
And
with passion.
Your mom, Diana, is presenting you at the ceremony. What kind of influence did she have?
And going for the extra point.
She's probably one of the most influential.
And that is good. So now it's a one possession game for the New York Jets.
She's more excited than me in the sense of being a presenter, and she's having a blast herself. So.
And obviously they got down it. We got his mother in attendance for the Jets.
She's saving all her energy for you. Congratulations and have the best weekend.
Oh, thank you so much. There you go. Music started going. She
Gotta love it. Gotta love it, though.
Tremendous player, the Jets and the Patriots, and honored as part of this class in 2023. So the Browns score, it's 13-7. We'll remind you as we approach halftime.
And we're about to reach halftime in about the next 31 seconds here, ladies and gentlemen.
Kelly with the touchdown catch. It's a pretty good night. He's touched the ball 15 times with 34 Cleveland players.
And Gibson breaks up multiple tackles and nice little gain close to midfield.
This camp is a long camp, right? Let's just enjoy the little things every single day, right? Take time to laugh a little bit, find a conversation last time with somebody new. Don't always sit with the same group. It goes by fast, and you have to be really old and gray and savor every little moment. So savor them right now. Cues on 3, 1, 2, 3, cues.
Obviously, with Hard Knocks, Jets on Hard Knocks. We got a 1st and 10 for the Jets. And Boyle takes the snap. And nice throw over the middle. It breaks a couple tackles. Now it's Erickson on the catch. So 17 seconds, and we get a timeout by the Jets. They will at least have one here in the second half.
The one thing that is truly undeniable is that he's a happy guy. Oh yeah, he's really enjoying whatever is happening in in New York with the Jets. He's enjoying getting out in the city.
Well, they put one, of course, they have to put 1 second back on the clock. So now it's 18. Puts 18 seconds. So we got 18 seconds before we get going in a half. And Boyle takes the snap, and that's complete. So second down coming out with 15 seconds. So 2nd and 10.
He really has an opportunity now to do something to set up this franchise, not just for the next 2 or 3 years or however long that he might end up playing, but if Zach Wilson comes out of this thing good, double dip.
It looks like a head coach there. He's working AJ Green for a pass interference call. The Browns TV. Talking to the official there.
And Boyle taking a deep shot down the field. And that's be incomplete. Stops the clock at 9 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 10. So odds to win the AFC East, you have the Bill at 43%, Dolphins at 21, the Jets at 20, the Patriots at 16. Obviously, the Bills, I can see them repeat as division winners. Dolphins, I would not be surprised if they took the division, but it also depends on Tua being healthy. The Patriots, not so much. Sorry, Pats fans. I don't think you're going to be as good as most people are making you out to be. But regardless, though, 7 seconds, and that is be incomplete. And that's going to force a 3-and-out with 5 seconds remaining here.
Boise State played his first 3 years right here in the state of Ohio at Bowling Green. Instead of long field goal attempt for the Jets.
Sometimes defensive backs make good plays too. That was a quick break on the ball and got it out there. Still field goal opportunity.
53 yards.
So a 53-yarder for Greg the Leg Zerline. And the field goal looks like right down the middle, and we're going in a half. So it's Jets going into half leading 16-7. But overall, though, like I said, very sloppy. Mostly from the Jets side, but now you're seeing some sloppiness from the Cleveland Browns. Then again, it's still early preseason, so that's kind of to be expected. But that being said, guys, for those who've been around the channel long enough, we always take a really quick halftime break for NFL football, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. Oh, right. We are back from commercial, or say from the halftime. That being said, we're gonna get ready with the third quarter kicking off. Let me fix the alignment. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Let me just change the background. And the Jets will receive the second half kickoff. And we get a touchback to kick off the third quarter.
Kevin, you told us you were excited to see your young guys compete. How would you assess Kellen Mond in the first quarter?
Alrighty.
You have a lot of Browns fans in the house. They travel. How motivating is it to have them here for you guys?
All right, so we got a 1st and 10. Boyle by the little screen, and that's going to be incomplete. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the what do you call it? For the Jets under Tim Boyle. Obviously, I think one of the currently the backup for this game, anyways, for Zach Wilson, who got his amount of snaps in. And again, that's kind of your standard. We got 2nd and 10 at the 25. Boyle takes the snap with the handoff to number 25. We'll get across to the almost close to the 30-yard line. So it's now a 16-7 ball game for those who are just coming in. Jim Schwartz, first in his boy, as Eagles fans, do we hate his ass a little bit, but he does give us some decent years. Not great, but decent. I will say that before we moved on for Jonathan Gannon, and the dude turned out to become a complete fraud. But regardless, and of course we get a stoppage at 14-13. So let's see what this penalty marker is. Another offside on Cleveland. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's on Kamara, number 92.
Whether you're trying to keep a back in place so he can't chip on him, if they give him one-on-one situations, tough to handle.
And number 25 cannot push his way through past the line of scrimmage. We'll lose a couple of yards, and that's going to force a 3-and-out. And Felton to receive the kickoff or the punt return for the Browns. And Morstead with the punt. Another good one by Morstead. And past the 15, almost close up to the 20, to the 25, 30, to the 30, almost up to the 35. Goes Felton Jr. We'll get under 13 minutes to play here in the third.
Total of 10 penalties so far. All right. During the kick.
Oh.
During the kick, holding against the return team.
So holding against the Browns. That's going to push them back towards their own goal. And that was on the rookie Martin. And we'll take a quick commercial break. That's going to be crazy. Alrighty. Nope. But overall, shout out to everyone this weekend that's been hanging out with me tonight for some early NFL football, which is great to see. And let's get to some comments. So, what? The Yankees and Astros. I figured someone was keeping track of that. Let's just how bad's the Yankees losing? Well, damn. All right, we are back from commercial break. First and 10. And Mond. Or sorry, that's number 17. Oh, we're getting almost another pick. That'll be pass broken up.
Season, and then you went to the darkness retreat. What did you figure out? What did you figure out, man, that when you were in there, you decided you want to come back for more? I still had a lot for the game.
Really? A big game and a half? I figured. So, like, number 17 with a quick handout to Felton Jr., who breaks a couple tackles, and we'll try to reach up to the 15-yard line. Well, good point, though.
The fun part for me watching you has just been, you look like you're having fun, right? I mean, you're not retired, you're not on vacation, and yet you seem to really embrace this whole idea of mentoring and coaching and being around these young players. Has that been a part of the mix?
Yeah, I think so.
So, 3rd and 3. Number 17 drops back. Goes over the side and completes it for the first time across the 20 for the Browns.
There was a great one behind me in Green Bay. He's got an opportunity now, which is really fun for Jay Love, and I'm loving helping Zach and Tim and Chris. It's been a lot of fun.
Number 17 takes the snap. Will drop back. Those over the middle, and that is dropped. So incomplete at 11:35.
What is it about getting into this situation that has you hungry feeling young again? Well, I love our team. I love the guys we got. I love the men and women that work for with the organization. It's a really fun environment. I think that's what you got to do when there's just a big time change in your life.
So second and
You
10.
can resist it, or you can just jump in and surrender to the process and all the new.
Number 17 takes a snap, trots back. Pressure coming. Will have to escape the pocket and take it himself. He gets the first down, across the 30, almost to the 35-yard line for the Cleveland Browns. Oh, boy. These guys and push these guys and hold them accountable. I'm just a cog in that wheel, and I know my role, and it's an important one. But I'm excited to get the live ones going. And this is fun. We got reached the 11-minute mark here. 17 takes it himself, rolls out to his right, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
This time, I think you're going to get a chance to do some things and have input at a level maybe that you never have in your whole career. Mike McCarthy, great coach, Matt LaFleur, always going to have input, and they're going to teach you into your offense. Now you have your buddy Nathaniel Hackett there, and who is not just a really talented football coach, a good guy, and someone you like hanging around with. Give us the experience of putting this offense together.
And a quick handoff to Felton Jr., who stays on his feet just a yard shy. However, we get a penalty marker at 10:20 here, right now, here in the third. Obviously, Nathaniel Hackett, with the Jets offensive coordinator, was also the OC for the Green Bay Packers from 2019 to 2021. Obviously, got the Jets crowd doing their chant. So second and 18. Number 17 takes the snap. Those over the middle, and that is incomplete. And we get a penalty marker at 9:59. So late, that's going to go against the Jets. That should be at least get close to an automatic first down.
And you came out very strong behind him, and so did some of the other people on your team. That speaks a little bit to your personal relationship with him. What is it about him as a guy that you've connected so well with him over the years? He's a man of high character. He's got a lot of integrity. He cares about his people. And his people is not just his family, but it's his family at work. And he shows us how much he cares all the time. And he brings incredible energy and juice to the workplace. Anybody that's worked with him, I think would probably speak pretty glowingly about his habits and his demeanor and his attitude.
So we got first and 10 at the 40.
And that's why we love him so much.
Number 17 takes the snap, hands off to Felton Jr., who sprints a couple tackles, gets close to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, there's nothing better than seeing you with that diamond number 8 around your neck and sauce you guys hanging out at basketball games. I honestly have never seen anybody kind of come in and just like be one of the kids. It feels like you're one of the kids on this football team. My question for you is,
Under 9.5 to play, second and 7.
how soon can Garrett Wilson get to a level of Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb and be able to allow this offense to really be what it might be?
And hands it all to 25. Well, it depends on who you're asking. Trey Turner's getting 300. I think Bogart's got 280. I don't know exactly what Carlos Correa got, but we do have a flag on the play. But right now, I think currently as it stands, it's probably Trey Turner who, in terms of the contract value, yes, got $300 million, but he's getting at least 25 a year or whatever. In terms of, I don't know how the AAV works. It depends on who you're asking. Correa, I don't know what the Twins paid him. You had Bogarts go to the Padres for at least $280 million. Trey coming into Philly for over 200, for over 3, or barely over 300 million for the next 11 years. So It depends. Depends the team who pays some money for those shortstops. So 2nd and 16. Number 17 drops back. Time in the pocket, throws over the middle. That's complete. It looks like we number 82. Looks like we short of the first down marker. If that helps answer your question.
Cares about it, carries himself the right way, carries himself like a seasoned vet, but he's got a humility that you love to see from young players. So I'm so excited about him. He's unfortunately coming back from a little ankle thing he did in practice, but awesome kid.
So 3rd and 2.
Other guys in the room who've done some great things. We got Nicole Hartman, who's won a couple championships. We got Corey Davis.
And hands off to Felton, and we get a penalty marker on the play.
So it's fun. I mean, the team is going to be tough to get down to 53 because there's a lot of depth at a lot of positions. But yeah, man, I'm loving my time here. I mean, I've just embraced everything New York and had some great opportunities at MSG and concerts, Taylor Swift, and Ed Sheeran and plays. And, there's a lot of stuff to do. I'm enjoying it.
You're the mayor, man. You're the mayor of New York. Penalty here on the Jets. It's 3rd and 1 coming up.
So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Browns after a penalty on the Jets.
Put him on. Let's go. We're killing. His face. I want to do one more thing with you after this first down play here, Aaron.
So that's actually automatic first down. Number 17 takes the snap, throws, and that's complete. I think he might have gotten the first down. Maybe we shot at the first down marker.
You walked in there, you were walking past the bus, looking at all the buses. It hit me when I saw this. You're going to be one of those buses in the Hall of Fame one day. Like, did that hit you as you were kind of walking through and taking all that in?
I mean, it did, yeah. It did. I've been a fan of the league since I had a memory, and there's been so many incredible.
So 1st and 10.
That I've played against now they're in the Hall. I mean,
Number 17, and now hands up to Felton. However, we get a penalty marker on the play. That's 7-16.
So much great history. I mean, I've said this before. I grew up wearing out this old VHS tape of Super Bowl highlights. So I've been in love with the game since as long as I can remember, and this is always what I wanted to do. So to be able to still be doing it, and to have this fun new opportunity here, to have 18 great years in Green Bay with such a storied franchise, and then to one day have that at the end of the road, it's going to be pretty special.
So when they put you in, are you going to do like DeMarcus and sing the national anthem? Because I'm going to buy my tickets now. I'm going to go ahead and buy them now so I can be here for that.
I would stand next to Cobby like I always do. I said, is DeMarcus going to say?
So we got 1st and 5. Number 17 will drop back to pass. Pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. And we'll get the first down after breaking a tackle. That's crazy.
Thanks, man. Congratulations on the new stop, the new shade of green, and we look forward to watching it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Aaron Rodgers joining us from the sideline. Appreciate his time here as Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
So Dorian Thompson with the handoff. Out to Felton, who goes to the outside, right into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that stops the clock at 6:11. So 11-play drive for 93 yards and almost 7 minutes time of possession for the Cleveland Browns started. And a nice little tackle by Adoree Thompson. Man, by a rookie quarterback laying it.
You could tell, right? When we were meeting with him, you could tell he's got a little juice to that guy. And we saw a little bit of that game against USC and some of the touchdowns.
And now for the extra point. That's right down the middle. It's now a 2-point game here in the third. And now coming up for DeMarcus Ware. However, we're cutting to a commercial break. But yeah, so far it's been kind of fun. But like I said, I'm probably going to cut this early, which I never usually do in NFL games. But I have other stuff to take care of. But appreciate anyone who's been hanging out with me. And that being said, have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you guys this weekend.